guys, welcome back to my workshop. I'm Laura from Lightning Cosplay and this is part 5 of my Aloy cosplay making of series. In the last video I showed you how I made Aloy's skirt and this time I'm going to show you how I light it up. It's getting a bit more complicated than usual, but we try to keep it as simple as possible. So then, let's start!
The Shield Weaver armor is a very rare and very powerful outfit, and it is also the best armor in the game. It has these triangular power cells all over the outfit, which create a shield that protects Aloy from damage. But if it takes too much, it flashes red and the shield is down and needs a few seconds to recharge. At first, Rao 3D modeled the triangular pieces with Fusion 360, which we then printed with our Zortrex. Then I sanded and primed it until it was super smooth. For a skirt we needed 10 of them, so I made a simple 2-part silicone mold. Check out my mold making tutorial to see how to make it. You'll see it's pretty easy. The elastic band holds everything together. For this I used smooth cast onyx. It has a very short cure time and the best thing is that it is black. This is my favorite moment. I love to open molds and see how it worked out. And this was a full success. Now I just had to repeat this several times. Before I paint my resin casts, I always prime them with plastic primer. This is my favorite metallic airbrush paint, it is very high pigmented. After some shading with darker silver, I painted the highlights. And always seal your paint job with a clear coat. With our laser cutter, we engraved and cut out small plexiglass panes. First test, yeah, this is what we wanted. Now the tricky part, all the electronics. We used a lot of stuff from Adafruit. This is a PowerBoost 500. It generates the 5-volt voltage, which is needed for the LEDs and the trinket. Here's the connection for the battery. These are the pins for the trinket. And here are the pins for the LEDs and the on-off switch. And this is the micro USB port for charging. You also need a trinket, which is an Arduino IDE programmable board. This USB port is for connecting the trinket with the PC. Pin 6 sends the information to the LEDs. And on the back side is the connection to the PowerBoost. These are the LEDs we got from Adafruit. You can just cut them off with a scissor. This is a rechargeable lithium battery. You also need some soldering tin, a soldering iron, wire, shrink tubing, a wire cutter, and this fancy little helper. So let's start soldering everything together, which is Ralph's part. First, he connected the PowerBoost to the trinket. Then plus and minus on the PowerBoost for the LEDs. The pin in the middle is the connection to the trinket, which you can see here. And these are the pins for the switch. So this is how the whole thing looks like. Just to give you a quick overview. Here's the connection to the trinket. This wire goes to the LEDs and sends the data. These are plus and minus for the LEDs. And this here is for the switch. Now connect the trinket with your PC. For the code we used Arduino. With Arduino you can tell the LEDs what to do. And thanks to Blackstar Cosplay for helping us with the code. We added a second switch to the trinket, and the reason you will see now. When Aloy's shield is down, the whole armor blinks red. and I definitely wanted this effect also for my costume. The first switch is to turn on the LEDs, and the second switch is for the 5 seconds shield down mode. Here Ralph made the holes for the attachment. Of course we needed more LEDs, so he just added them to the circuit we made before. We used 6 LEDs for one triangle. Now Ralph just glued the LEDs on with some hot glue. And added some tape so the light doesn't shine through. I attached all triangle parts to the panels and arranged the wire chaos. Power boost, trinket and the battery are hidden in one of the bags. Yeah, and this is it!
Well, that was too much information, but just watch it again and again and I'm pretty sure you'll get it, it's not that complicated. This costume really drives us crazy, there are so many details. But we are slowly seeing an end, and the next time I'm going to show you how we made the rest of her armor. So I hope this was helpful, and if you want to support us, just go to our shop and check out our tutorial books or check out our Patreon. Also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and then see you next time. Bye bye!